part
Well,
of Babul?
there is no need to use more muscles in the face
Okay.
when a smile needs lesser. Mentally away from that. I enjoy life. I love people. I love my family. So I have to flaunt power,
Yeah.
then you don't have it. So
Wow.
very simple. Should be a simple journey. It should be about music. Has always been my better half.
Yes.
I can say that
I
comfortably
know.
because she's nowhere around. Babul Supriyo doesn't charge himself with music.
True.
Then my battery light is going to go off. Music is meditation for me. सुर जो है वो ईश्वर है, ऐसे हम सुनते हैं.
Of your new song, and then we talk about it.
ঢ্যাঙ্কু ডাকুর বাদ্যি বেজেছে, পুজো এসেছে, মা দুর্গা এসেছে, सांसों को सांसों में ढलने दो जरा. So do watch me on India podcast program.
We're rolling. Thank you so much, Babul sir, for your time on India Podcast. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
My pleasure to be here. I've always loved this new concept of podcast. I think this is one thing where you can do interviews very casually,
Yeah.
without imposing any self-imposed bindings on yourself.
True.
It's a more casual way of.
It's a more easy
exposing
way,
it.
like
Yeah,
you are.
yeah.
You know, before I start, I have to tell you, I've been seeing you around. I think you're one of the very few people I met in my life who's so easy and so witty. So tell me about this part of you. We have known Babul Supriyo as a singer, politician, but what is this wittiness, the way you take people, you're a people's person, I can see that. So what is this part
Well,
of Babul?
there is no need to use more muscles in the face
Okay.
when a smile needs lesser. That's the truth. And I was in love with this quote said by Charlie Chaplin, that a joke is a very serious thing. I think it's Charlie Chaplin or maybe Bernard Shaw. A joke is a very serious thing. So I have seen that when you want to express yourself, it's better. I'm a very angry person. I do get
Really?
very angry, yeah, because I'm a little bit of a OCD.
Yeah.
I like things being planned
Organized
and all
and
of that,
clean.
organized and all that. So if there are stupid mistakes, then I do get a little hyped up. I'm much calmer now, but yes, anger is a pure emotion, so it should be there in any person. But I think that if you can say things in a lighter manner, people understand the importance of that.
True.
Trying to be over serious and over dominating all the time, it doesn't help. And wit is something that that I don't know where it came from, but I hear it is there.
Yeah.
And all this peripheral things of power, this, that, all that. I am mentally away from that. I enjoy life. I love people. I love my family. So I am away from that. And I also believe in another great saying by Margaret Thatcher, that if you have to flaunt power,
Yeah.
then you don't have it. So
Wow.
very simple
So if
couple
you're
of things in
powerful,
life.
it will naturally flow through your aura.
Well, I don't know about that, but if you have to flaunt it, then you don't have it.
Wow.
That's what it is. Like I go to people's places for dinner and this and that for whatever, but I always ensure that all bodyguards, this, that, are nowhere to be seen in the vicinity.
Wow.
So that's one thing that I really do.
So how does it happen when you have been someone who's been singing for the country, for people, Bollywood, say, Tollywood, हर सबके लिए आपने गाया. You're also known as an artist, right? You're an artist who has really won people's heart. Today you're a politician. तो जब आप ये बोल रहे power आपके साथ attached है, but आप एक artist हो who's always in people's heart. तो ये जो journey हुआ है from singer to a man with power, how do you handle that personality of yours?
I don't think it that way. You see, I think every person has a power. What is that power? The power to conduct your own self. You don't need to have a control over all the people. If you have control over yourself, we are all very complicated human beings. We are
Yes.
100 people conjoined together. So if you can control your own emotions, if you have a clarity of thought, that's the most important thing. If you can eliminate procrastination, if you can eliminate garbages that take up your brain cells. It's not always easy, but it's important to be in the present. I think it's most important to be in the present, and I think that's how you move on. So there's no point thinking all those things. Life should be a simple journey. It should be about you. That I have all my comments off on Facebook, Instagram. I have it on Instagram. It's a very different audience altogether. But Facebook, Twitter, I have my comments on.
Yes.
I don't need I don't need validation from anyone. I don't need anyone to endorse what I'm doing. It's my life. I take decisions on my own. I have my own way of thinking, and I think self-respect is supreme. If people recognize that you are capable of doing something, and after that if they try to suppress you, then I am the first one to revolt. That's what it is. So it's a simple life. I do have had the habit of had a wonderful childhood with the grandparents and all that, which today's nuclear family children are deprived of. I grew up in that atmosphere by the river in Bandel, about 40 kilometers away from Kolkata. So I think it's basically clarity of thought. Music has always been my better half.
Yes.
I can say that comfortably because she's nowhere around. But even if she's there, she knows that this is my better half. If you don't charge your mobile, it's going to turn off.
Yes.
If Babul Supriyo doesn't charge himself with music,
True.
then my battery light is going to go off. So there are two sides of the coin, and both of them are prepaid.
Yes.
There's a lot of responsibility. If the audience buys, they purchase the ticket before they go to your show. Then it's about demand and supply. You have to make them happy. You have to sing the songs they want you to sing, and all of that. It's the same thing in politics. They choose you first. They vote for you first. They select you as a representative first. Then you have to deliver.
Yes.
So I am very comfortable in that in Asansol. First time I won with 70,000 votes. Maybe that time little bit of celebrity status, this, that. Maybe that has helped me. And then thereafter in 2019 I won by thrice the amount of votes. So that's the real mark sheet. So I comfortably wear white kurtas, pun intended, even after being 9 years in politics.
Yeah.
So that keeps me comfortable in my own mind, So I don't need to be complicated or don't want to. We are all complicated in our own ways.
Yes.
So there is no need to do any put on that. And there is another very famous saying famous line that Shakespeare had written in the thing, play Merchant of Venice. He said that people need to wear masks when they feel that if they take it off, then they speak, they're going to sound like idiots. Yeah. So that's also very good.
Yeah, and they're scared of being called foolish.
Yeah. So if that's the time, they're always trying to wear a mask.
But आपकी म्यूजिक की जर्नी पे मुझे बात करना है. You very nicely told us about how you shifted and easily blend your music and political life. But आप म्यूजिक से जुड़ते कैसे? Today also we are here talking about your new song. तो आपके लिए म्यूजिक क्या है? If you have to define music for you, you said it's a better half. But how do you connect with it? Because with so much of work around, with so much of things, responsibility and deliveries, how do you carry it with yourself?
See, music is meditation for me. सुर जो है वो ईश्वर है, ऐसे हम सुनते हैं. हमारे पुराने माइथोलॉजिकल लिटरेचर से लेके वेद, ये जो भी आप पढ़ेंगे, वहाँ पे म्यूज़िक को जो है वो सुर ईश्वर ही हम सुनते आए हैं. ये अलग बात है कि आज कंप्यूटर के ज़रिए आप सुर को छू सकते हैं. ये अलग बात है. बट ये तो दुनिया का दस्तूर है. कभी पंछी उड़ती थी, उसको देख के आदमी सोचते थे कि हम क्यों नहीं उड़ सकते. तो फिर आदमियों ने एरोप्लेन बना लिया. फिर प्लेन के धक्के से जो है पंछी मर जाते हैं. तो कई बार ये जो सुर में गाते हैं या सुर की साधना की है, जिनको कंप्यूटर की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, वो कई बार जो बिल्कुल सिंगर ही नहीं है, कंप्यूटर के ज़रिए गाना बनाते हैं, उनके धक्के से कभी कभी वो ड्राउंड हो जाते हैं. बट ये दुनिया का दस्तूर है, चेंज होता रहता है. बट मैंने एक डिफरेंट फॉर्म ऑफ मेडिटेशन बचपन से प्रैक्टिस किया. और
Priya, I also want to now walk into this whole Durga Puja feel we are in the city. I think you enjoy it the most. And before I get there, I would want you to, in between now, you spoke about music so much, to hum those lines of your new song. And then we talk about it.
ঢ্যাঙ্কুর বাদ্যি বেজেছে, পুজো এসেছে, মা দুর্গা এসেছে, মা আমাদের ভালোবাসে তাই তো এসেছে, পুজো এসেছে, মা দুর্গা এসেছে, পুজো এসেছে, মা দুর্গা এসেছে, ঢ্যাঙ্কুর বাদ্যি বেজেছে, পুজো এসেছে, মা দুর্গা এসেছে. It's a very simple
very
song.
catchy.
It's a catchy song with dhak and all of that, dhak dhol and all of that. So it's a time linear. It's a story of how we reach, how we go through the entire festivities of Durga Puja, the euphoria of it, eating with friends, moving around, mandap hopping, and seeing different kinds of pujas and all that, having complete fun and frolic, breaking all rules for those days. But the Dashami is inevitable. It has to come. When you wake up on that Dashami morning, you know कि मन के कोई एक कोने में एक दुख का सुर जो है वो बजता है. You know that today it's inevitable. You will have to let Ma go, Durga Ma go. But then you charge yourself up, think that her love and blessings are with us and is going to be with us for the rest of the year. And बहुत जल्दी जल्दी बाकी टाइम बीत जाएगा. शीत ग्रीष्म वर्षा यानी कि ठंड वो सब बीत जाएंगे मौसम, और फिर से माँ वापस आ जाएंगी. जो आश्चर्य बच्चों आभार भावे जो हम बोलते हैं वो फिर से वापस आ जाएगा. I lost my own mom in 2020. So the only thing is that for Durga Puja, for Durga Ma, you know that she's going to come back after a year. For your own mother, you know that she's never going to come back. So it's an emotional connect for me with this song. And Uddipani, the Paksakas Pujo, they have sponsored. This is their theme song. They have produced it, and luckily we also had we have a very leading brand of label of Kolkata Asha Audio. They have released it, and there are small pen drives in which, apart from this particular song, apart from that song, apart from this song, we also have given about 20 bonus songs. A lot of very popular Rabindra Sangeet Tagore songs that I've done with them, including a duet album with Alka Yagnik. So we have around 20 bonus songs in there, and my song is there 4 or 5 times after each, after a certain gap. So people, I'm seeing it playing in a lot of puja.
I think I've heard this enough. It's been the song of this Durga Puja in Kolkata. And I also want to touch base about the puja panel you're talking about, Uddipani. I think they've got a very nice theme. So little if you can tell us about this.
It's you enter. It's a time travel. It's not like it's you enter the Durga Puja from one side, and as you go through, you do a time travel. Actually have to go there and see it. It's not a huge puja, but sometimes less is more. So it has been done very aesthetically, and we took some time. Arjun, the guy who's behind all this enterwear, we took some time, and we are inaugurating it today. Because the artists were working on it, and as you walk from the main door and you go out from the exit door, there is a time travel. So that's very beautifully done. I would request everyone to come to Park Circus. It's in a very central place, very easy to reach. Come and see the puja, and celebrate the artistry. Celebrate the beautiful artists. They are anonymous artists. They don't get their recognition. For 2 years they've gone through very bad times. So whenever I'm going for inauguration, I'm saying that don't bargain with these artists. Whatever they're asking for, you're spending a lot of money. Just don't compromise on that. Just give them what they want.
So beautifully explained. I think Kolkata is known for puja celebration across world. I think we are renowned for holding it the best way. But before I let you go, you've sung for us. But I want this quick take from you. You've given so much lessons about life, your experience. The one line, so very, very brief on the words that I say. I want your quick reaction or thought. One is, what does success mean to you? One line.
Happiness.
Okay, what does happiness mean to you?
Knowing yourself and what you want to do in life.
Okay, and what does failure mean to you?
It means moving on. If I can add a little bit of thing, it's my own philosophy. I think if you write the signs of mathematics on the wall, Bodmash, as we say, is bracket, then it's D for division, M for multiplication, then A for addition, S for subtraction, right? We have all of that. Bodnash. It's bracket, then what is the O? It's the underline or it's anyways, Bodmash, as we say. So you write all those signs on the wall and you sit quietly and look at them. Which is the most challenging one according to you? There is multiplication, there is division, there is addition. You want to add more things to your life. There are brackets which you want to, this is your own world. You want to bracket that up and keep that special for yourself. So what is the sign on that wall? If you write all of them together, what is it that challenges you the most?
Be a multiplication,
No, because you want to multiply everything in your life, whether it's money, happiness, everything. But to me, the most challenging sign is the minus sign.
Subtraction.
Why? No, the minus sign. Why? Because that's the only sign which invites you, challenges you. That if you have the courage, walk up to me and just put a stroke, and I change from negative to positive.
Nice.
That's transforming yourself from one corner of the pH scale to the other, from the alkaline thing to the acidic part. Like negative to positive is the biggest thing that you can do. So once you see the negative sign, immediately you have to gather that courage and try to put that stroke across, and it immediately turns into positive.
I think that's the message.
That's my own philosophy.
But that's a great one. I think we take it from that. And thank you so much for your time. Before we ask you to sign off, one more song from you. Your favorite in your career?
See, all good songs are not hit songs. All hit songs are not good songs. But there is a song which I sing pretty much because I think it's, apart from being a big hit, it's also a great song. And this is a time for everyone, all the hum and tums to enjoy themselves. There's a little bit of rain, umbrellas that happen during puja. So, and romance is very much in the syllabus for the Durga Puja period. So, yes. सांसों को सांसों में ढलने दो जरा, धीमी सी धड़कन को बढ़ने दो जरा, लम्हों की गुजारिश है ये, पास आ जाए हम तुम हम तुम, सांसों को सांसों में ढलने दो जरा. You see, I have a broken voice. A broken voice. So I would tell the hums and tums that don't be with a broken heart. If you think that you're not a great singer who can impress you, just go ahead with it. Just sing. I think the feeling goes across.
I think
you don't have to sing.
You're a romantic person, no doubt.
Yeah, I take my wife out for bike rides late in the night with the helmet on and jeans and all that, to have puchka here and there. People don't recognize me after 10. So I do all of that in the rain and all that. I do it. I love
compensate for not calling her your better half, but music your better half.
Yes, I try.
Thank you so much. I would need just a shout out from you to listen to you on India Podcast with Anku Goyal. So that would just...
Hi, by now you know I am Babul Supriyo, and Anku Goyal is someone that you've been known and loved for a very long time on India Podcast. Yes, today I have I think I have spoken things that are very close to my heart. I've spoken from my heart, and I give them a hearty bout of hearty dose of appreciation for having me here, for asking me nice questions, not too very hard ones. So do watch me on India Podcast program, in which, as I said, you're going to have all of that and more.
Thank you so much.